You're back with Wana RV here in Shipshewana, Indiana. What we're going to do a walkthrough on today is the Rockwood Mini Lite 2509S. This is stock number 4326. As you can see, the brackets are already installed for the equalizer hitch. It just needs mounted onto the truck at this point. You got a power tongue jack up front with your light, your up and down switch. You have a spot on the Rockwoods to hold the power cord whenever you're not connected into your vehicle to keep it off the ground. Here's your safety chains. 2 LP tanks with a cover and a dual battery box. To get to your battery disconnect switch, it is actually right there underneath the tanks if you want to disconnect the battery from the camper to save power. You've got your electric jacks up front, your docking light button here for the front light. This is going to be for your fresh tank fill. Your pass-through storage here, the equalizer hitch and the bars. Just underneath there, this white pull valve is your freshwater drain. Outside storage on the slide out. Your frameless windows on the Rockwoods, and the slide topper up above over the slide out there. Just behind the slide out, you'll have your cable and satellite connections, as well as your city water connection and then your antifreeze connection. This connection to the right is your black tank flush. You'll use that to help clean out your black tank after a camping weekend. 30 amp service connection, and then a hot and cold shower, outside shower area. Here you got your gray water and black water pull tabs. You'll use those to empty your gray tank. To the right is your black tank pull valve. On the back of the camper, there's a 2-inch receiver. This has a 300-pound maximum capacity with no towing. And then you have your spare tire with cover. There's the rear entrance for kayaks or bikes. Up top you have a Furrion backup camera. It's prepped for the Furrion backup camera. We do sell those here in store. You can also find those online. Next to the outside kitchen, you have a hot and cold spray port connection. There you can see the awning all the way across with the LED lights. It does have the pull down pitch adjustment. You can pull that there. When that's pulled, it'll pitch itself down. That way you can have water runoff. I'll get this opened up here. Two-burner stovetop with a small mini fridge here. This is your spray port for that outside shower area. Here you have your bar where you can put your griddle or your table that latches on the outside, as well as a TV connection, outlet connection, and a cable connection there. This is the button for the power jacks on the rear, the retract and an extend button. Your LP quick connect is right here to connect for your griddle. Up above the logo there is 2 speakers and your range vent. You'll open that up to get the airflow out. Your furnace exhaust, don't ever put anything in front of that there. And then your 6-gallon gas electric water heater. Solid entry steps. They are on a hydraulic strut, so they're very easy to get up and down. Those will go right into the door. Then here's your other power jack, your stabilizer jacks on the front, the retract and extend button. Here is a solar on the side by Go Power. You'll plug in a freestanding solar panel there. That will go directly to the battery to help trickle charge the battery. These are going to be for if you lose power to your jacks. You'll use these to crank up the front jack as well as your power jacks. If you need to get your slide out in and out, you have a longer or a different one here. This one's going to be for your slide outs if you lose power. There's your table, and inside the black bag is the power cord. Inside this bucket will be your starter kit. Go ahead and go inside now. Again, this is the 2509 Rockwood Mini Lite. Up front here you have your Murphy bed. This sofa area is a jackknife sofa. If you pull up on the bottom, it'll lay flat. Then to get the Murphy bed down, you'll pull those two levers out, bring the bed down. To bring the bed back up, there is a small pull tab that you'll pull out towards you. It locks the bed in place when it is down, and then when you bring it back up, it'll lock back in place. Your outlets will say either inverter circuit or GFCI outlets. The inverter ones will be connected to the inverter. If you're not going to be connected to power, you'll turn your inverter on, which I'll show you that in just a second here. You've got your USB outlets as well as the lights above the Murphy bed there. All of your windows will be on roller shades. You just give those a pull down and they lock into place. Here's the inverter on and off button. When it's on, this will be green. When it's off, you won't see anything. Good amount of storage. These shelves are removable. There is a hanging rack there if you want to put clothes in here. Storage underneath the dinettes. The table does drop down, and then you'll remove these back cushions to lay them down. And in that instance, this will make down into a small bed. In the kitchen area, you're going to have your stovetop, the 3-burner stovetop with the oven. To light this, you'll use it just like any other gas stove at home. You'll turn it to the on position, then you'll use the burners to catch it on, and then off. Knife holder in the back, microwave up front, or up top, 12-volt fridge, your freezer up top, your fridge down below. Just above my head here is your main AC. To my right is your AC control as well as your heat. To put it into position, it's in the off position now. You'll move it over to heat, over to the left for cool. Then you'll adjust the temperature with this NOS here. And then you have, right now, we typically just say to put it in the auto feature. Otherwise, you're just going to run the fan in on position. A little bit of storage there. As you can see, the bunk's in the up position. To get that in the down, you crawl back there and pull, and then this will fall back down. This is removable. You can get that out of the way. You do have your bunk up top as well. There's USB connections as well as a light. In the bathroom, you'll have your shower tub with your skylight up above. You have a max air fan just above that as well. Porcelain toilet with the foot flush on the right hand side. Anytime you see these vents, that's for your AC. So you will have an AC in the bathroom as well. Your heat's going to be coming out of those black vents there. There's an AC port just above on the top bunk as well. Down to my left here is a GFCI outlet, and then your propane gas alarm. So if you have a gas leak, this will go off. Sometimes if your battery gets really low, this will also start beeping. Here is your control panel for your breakers and your fuses. If you ever blow a fuse, this will light up red. You should be able to see it. From there, you'll replace that out. Dual basin stainless steel sink. TV comes equipped. It is also a sound bar, so all the sound bar controls will be on this thing here. To get the sound to go to the outside, you'll use that. Otherwise, just for the inside sound, it'll be this sound bar. Here you're going to have a pop-up outlet with USB and regular outlets. You can also lay this flat and put your phone on top. It'll charge if you have a newer iPhone or smartphone. Here's going to be your control panel for the solar. Right now you can see we're reading 13.2 volts. If you need to change the battery, if you get a different battery, whether regular, other than this AGM battery that we have installed, or if you go lithium, you do need to get in here and change that. Otherwise, it's just showing there's no sunlight. Otherwise, this would be full because we are inside. Your battery is full and ready to go, and you're getting 13.2 volts. If you have questions or need a video walkthrough, you would go to Go Power's YouTube channel. They have a really good explanation of this control panel and how it works. Otherwise, this is the control panel for the camper. This control panel can be connected to Bluetooth, where you can turn on your lights, your slide out, and your awning, all controlled by your phone. You just have to download the WeRV app. There's a Wi-Fi range password that you can use here. This is also where your Wi-Fi rangefinder is going to be, so if you have bad connection at the campsite and you want to boost the RV connection's Wi-Fi, then you can do so via the Wi-Fi rangefinder on the roof. Here you can see how full your tanks are, or your battery. We got fresh, black, and gray. Right now your battery is showing it's all the way fully charged up. Tanks obviously are all empty. And then you've got your lights for your awning, your steps, your interior, your bedroom area, which should actually just be behind me here. It's for the Murphy bed. Interior lighting. The Wi-Fi booster button, water heater if it's using gas, water heater if you're using the electric, and then your water pump and your tank heating pads underneath your fresh gray and black tanks underneath. If you want to turn the tank heater on, if you're traveling in extreme cold weathers, you'll want to have those on. And then you have your awning, retract, and extend button, and then your slide out in and out button. That would be it on the Rockwood Mini Lite 2509. If you have any questions, please give us a call.